Hey guys, Super Electivator here, and I'll be bringing you another YouTube video today. Hope you like it. So today we'll all just be recording again. So I'm just gonna do another Poke Battle round, I guess. I'm not actually doing too well. My rating is only 1121 now. But I mean, I used to be 116, or actually I used to be like 1/600s-ish, but I'm kind of failing. But oh, I'm so dead. Deerling though is actually really high on the ladder, I think. Let's see. Let's see. I'll need to save Breloom actually for for the Absol and the Rotom, but I can't let him I can't let the Rotom actually burn me, because that is going to be really bad. I also need to save Chandelure for Scissor and for Aegislash, although Shadow Sneak is going to do a huge ton. So, I mean, maybe Zapdos is better against Aegislash. Against Togekiss, I think Slowbro can attempt to, poison and stuff. Don't think it gets Heal Bell. And then the Hippowdon, I'll need special attacker, so maybe my Chandelure, but I don't think it'll be able to completely obliterate it. So this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to start off with Mega Mawile, actually. Let's go for the Mega Evolution. I'm not really sure what Togekiss has against me. It might be a Force Switch. It might go for Thunder Wave. I think Substitute is pretty safe. I mean, Air Slash will be annoying, of course. So yeah, it is a Force Switch. That is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Focus Punch and hit something pretty hard. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just going to expect a burn, because it kind of has to. So I'll have to switch into Chandelure to take out that burn. Let's see. He can either go for a Volt Switch, in which I should send in Garchomp. Nah, that might not even be the best. Or he can go for a regular switch into something that can take an energy ball. He can go for a Hydro Pump. Or yeah, I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna predict an energy ball and go into either Togekiss, Aegislash, or Scissor. But if I don't do Energy Ball and he does something else, like Hydro Pump, then this guy's dead. So I'm just going to say that he's going to go in with Togekiss, and that's just what I predict. So I think I'll switch into Zapdos. Okay, so he actually does go into the Hydro Pump. That's just bad. Unfortunately, I can't really do much with Thunderbolt or Heat Wave hitting Hippowdon, because Thunderbolt is not very effective. So, I mean, he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch. But I could try Heat Wave. Alright, that's actually a crit, and that does absolutely nothing. So let's go into Slowbro. The hit wall versus the wall, and Slowbro is actually a physical wall. And it hits with special moves, and Hippowdon is a physical wall, hitting with physical moves. So that matchup is better, and Water is super effective against ground, which will work actually pretty well in my favor. But this is just assuming that a Stone Edge is coming. He could double switch. But I think Slowbro is a pretty good. Okay, so he's actually going to go with the Stealth Rock. That is pretty bad. I'll need Zapdos later and get rid of those rocks. So I'm just going to assume that he's going to switch. So he could be predicting a Toxic, in which he'll go into Scissor or Aegislash, or predicting an Ice Beam, going into Ice Beam or Scald going into Rotom. I think that Scald is pretty safe, because the burn chance will really help. Alright, so he's actually just going to go into the Rotom, and I actually get a burn, which is really nice. So he can either go for the Will-O-Wisp, in which I should send in Chandelure, or the Volt Switch, in which I should go with Garchomp. I'm just gonna... Or a Pain Split, actually. I actually think he's gonna go with the Pain Split, and that's gonna be really annoying. But if he goes with the Pain Split, then my Chandelure won't do anything to him. Or, like, Pain Split won't affect him at all. So I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna go with the Pain Split, or a Rest, but I just saw him battle, so I know he doesn't have a Rest. So actually, Pain Split still does a good amount, because, you know, I just assumed that his HP is lower, so, because he actually stayed in last time for the Hydro Pump, I'm just gonna go for the Energy Ball right now. Yeah, there's... Okay, so the Energy Ball still hits him pretty hard. He might switch again, because I don't think he wants to lose his Hippowdon. Based on the fact that he has a Ground type and 2 Steels, this might be a Sand team, but I don't really think it's very dedicated. So I'm just gonna assume that he wants to keep his Hippowdon alive, and he's probably going to go into Aegislash, Togekiss, or Scissor. So I think my Zapdos should be able to handle those pretty well. And he actually does go into the Scissor, and I will go with the Defog right now. So let's see, he could predict the switch and go for the Stealth Rock again, which is probably like the most, you know, the move that he's probably gonna go for most. So I'm gonna go with the Heat Wave. He actually gonna go with the Slack Off. I'll go with the Roost, in order to heal up a bit, because I'm going to be using this guy for Defog, and he is weak to a Stealth Rock, so I will definitely be going with the Roost to heal up a bit. I'm just going to assume he's going to go with the Stealth Rock. I really don't think... Or he's going to switch. That's another option. But I can't really touch him. Whereas Hippowdon probably can touch me. So he does go into the Stealth Rock again, so I'm going to go for the Defog. Okay, so this is just a war. So he's actually going to go for the... Oh, nice! Alright, so the Sandstorm disappears right as my Breloom come in. He is sashed, so that helps a lot. Where, I'm going to go ahead and use Spore now. Excuse me. And he does not have any Magic Bounce, as Absol has not been used yet, and Spore will definitely take a huge toll on anybody, because then they're going to be asleep. So he actually decides to sack Scissor, well, not sack, but, you know, let him fall asleep. So, I think that the next one who will come in is either going to be Aegislash, probably Aegislash. So I'm gonna need to go into my Garchomp to take care of Aegislash. Alright, so he's actually gonna go into the Togekiss. I would have thought that he would have predicted me to go for the Rock Tomb, but I think I should be able to take a Dazzling Gleam and then go for the Stone Edge. Wow, he's actually faster than me. Okay, that's bad. I don't think Sharky can do anything, because his main purpose was to counter Aegislash, and now I can't, because Shadow Sneak will just kill, so I think I'm gonna have to sack him. I didn't know Togekiss was that fast, but I guess it is. I mean, I'm running Jolly in 252 EVs, but oh well. So I don't think he has any other options. I mean, I'm just going to assume that he's just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, probably an Air Slash instead, just because it'll be able to hit more Pokemon, because, okay. If I decided to switch into my Mawile, Dazzling Gleam wouldn't have done much at all. think Zapdos is going to be pretty good. It'll be able to counter Togekiss pretty well. So if I go for the Thunderbolt now, it'll do a good chunk of damage. Or he's going to send in this Hippowdon, in which case I should switch to my Slowbro. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Because I'm expecting his Hippowdon to come in and take a Heat Wave, you know, or Thunderbolt. So now he kind of has to switch. I think my Scald is going to be pretty good. So he actually decides to stay in, and while let's see, that was a crit. I think that he wants to keep this guy alive because my Zapdos is still there. He wants that Stealth Rock. So I'm just hoping for a burn now. That's really all I'm hoping for. He's gonna go for the Shadow Ball next. So I think Zapdos can take it a little bit. So he's gonna go for the Shadow. Oh wow, that does a lot. Didn't expect it to quite want a KO, and I was just hoping for that Scald Burn, but I guess it won a KOs. Aegislash is really strong with 150 special attack, so I mean, I'm not sure how much investment she put into in the special attack, and I guess it was quite a bit, enough for me to faint. So I mean, I'll probably run damage calcs later after this. But yeah, I'll probably put it into the description or something to see how much EVs and special attack they needed. They needed to be able to 1 KO Slowbro. He's probably going to go for the Stealth Rock or the Slack Off. So it's either Stealth Rock or Slack Off. Now, if it's Slack Off, I probably should switch to my Breloom. But if it's Stealth Rock, then I need to stay in. So I'll try Breloom. So he does go for the Stealth Rock. I'll go with Rock Tomb because I don't think he wants to take a Bullet Seed. Aegislash is a pretty good Breloom counter, and I don't really see that I have anything else that can beat Aegislash except Zapdos. I think this battle's already gone. Just mistakes that I didn't really think were going to be deadly, but actually were. I guess I'll know now that Togekiss is faster than Garchomp, and that Slowbro cannot take an Aegislash's Shadow Ball. So, you just gotta learn from your mistakes, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, I think I played decently. I mean, considering that I don't think I'm that great, but this guy is pretty. Oh, so they decided to sack Rotom because Rotom is like dead, and honestly, he's just winning already. So, although I still have Mega Mawile, which is it's a pretty good Pokemon that could really save you later. It's gonna go for the Air Slash, and I just know it, but I don't think I can take an Air Slash along with Stealth Rock, especially the flinch chance. So I guess I have no choice except Rock Tomb. Okay, so he's actually gonna go for the Flamethrower. Considering the fact that Togekiss is actually faster than Garchomp, I honestly don't think I'm gonna survive this. Like, he's still gonna outspeed. So yeah, I honestly don't see. I mean, almost all Brelooms are Focus Sashed here. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. I don't know why, but it seems like all are like Focus Sashed. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess I'll just have to go into Zapdos now. Get off that Defog. Actually, she's probably gonna go for a Roost. That's so he's not Mega Evolved yet, but he's definitely gonna go for that Mega Evolution now, taking advantage of that Defog to go ahead and get the Mega Evolution Magic Bounce on. And that's probably a pretty good strategy, actually. So, oh wow, this is actually a Calm Mindset. Oh, so that's gonna be bad. Just gonna see how much Thunderbolt does. If not, I'll have to go into my Mawile. I could probably go into Mawile now. Okay, that does not do a lot. Okay, so I can take that. If I go for the Play Rough, it'll definitely want to KO him, but he might predict that and go into something else. But I think it's really strong. Alright, so I guess Fire Blast. Huh. I think most run Flamethrower, but I guess some run Fire Blast. I'm hoping this is not mixed, because if it's... I'm pretty sure it's not mixed, so it won't have a Sucker Punch. But Flamethrower is going to be pretty good against anything. Wow. That wasn't enough to win a KO, so... Yep, I'm pretty much down. I mean, Hippowdon is just going to be able to beat this, so... That's about it. So, yep, I'll go on to the next battle, and see you guys later. I'm gonna go get that damage calc first, and then go for our next. Alright, so we are back. I just got the damage calculation. I'll put it down there later. Pretty sure I already faced this guy, but oh well. So let's see. More Aegislash. It's not that I don't like it or anything. I don't know. But anyways, I'll need to keep Zapdos alive actually, and Breloom to hit these two, and that one and this one, and wow, Chandelure. And I'll need to keep Garchomp alive, so why not start out with Slowbro? Actually, no, Mawil's not bad. Alright, so this is actually going to be a Stealth Rock lead. Let's see. I could try Sub. Should I go Focus Punch? Because this guy's going to be a Focus Sash lead. So I can go for Sucker Punch. But he's going to go for Stealth Rock. Wow, okay. That was so bad. I'll just go into this guy then. I could have done Zapdos, but I don't think it'll survive. And I'm just going to go with Scald for that burn. But if he's going to go into this guy, then... Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I'm a Physical Wall. Totally forgot. Let's see, this guy's a special guy, so I'll go ahead and take advantage of this time. Go for the Defog. Should be able to take a Draco Meteor. Of course, I do. So now that I don't think I have any more hazard problems, let's see, this guy's Life Orbed. I don't think anything can take it, so I'll go into my Breloom now. Go into that Mach Punch. Should be able to take it out, or I can go for Spore to be safe, but yeah, I probably should have gone to Spore. What the? Oh, he got a Chesto Berry. I see. It's okay. I'll go into him again, and I'll just do that Rock Tomb to hit Edward. I'll go into Garchomp now. He's gonna go for the Swords Dance, and whatever I do is gonna be really, really, really hard to survive. But I think I can survive an Earthquake. Okay, so he's gonna go into Wake. Go into Chandelure. I'm just gonna assume that this is his Mega. So Shadow Ball will do more, but Energy Ball has the potential of being super effective. Or I have to switch. That's also an option. Let's see, Breloom. I could go into Breloom since it's sashed. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for another Dragon Dance, or not. Let's see, somebody's already sleeping, right? Yeah, that's a Steelix. So I'll go into Rock. I could try Bullet Seed, or not. Guess I have to do Garchomp, although he does have Ice Fang. He is faster too. Okay, yeah. So I'll just have to go into Energy Ball now, as I faint. So yeah, I actually happen to remember being swept by him last time. Last time I had my Mawile, and he swept me with his Aegislash. That was a bad play, actually. Because I started out with Mawile and let him set up, So yeah, that was really bad. Okay, so this guy's gonna lead with Breloom, so I guess I have to lead with Breloom too to be able to take those spores. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into that rock tomb right now, just to slow him down for my mock punches to be able to break through later. Because mine will be faster, although I will be taking a mock punch. So and of course rock tomb is just safer. But overall, I think rock tomb is safer. Against Dusclops, I will need to keep my Chandelure alive to trick his Eviolite out. Against Landorus, I'll need to be able to set up sub on a Mawile or go into Slowbro for Ice Beam. Against Heatran, my Mawile sub Focus Punch will work as well, and Garchomp will work as well, unless he has Air Balloon. Against Hydreigon, oh, actually Breloom is probably my best bet. Or I can go into Mawile, go with the Play Rough, hoping that he does not have Fire Blast. And against Barbaracole, I shouldn't have led with Breloom. But, oh, so this is actually a Swords Dance set. So, actually, I'm gonna need Breloom later, and the only one that I can sack is Zapdos, but I need Zapdos later. So I could try Mach Punching. I am sashed, which is awesome, so now I'll be able to finish off that Breloom with a Mach Punch. Okay, so he's gonna save him for later. I actually need this guy for later, too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Chandelure. Wow, he goes into Shadow Sneak. So, I can trick, but I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch. Maybe into his Hydreigon. Yeah, probably Hydreigon. So, I'm just gonna assume that it's a special Hydreigon. So, I'll go into Zapdos now. Okay, so he's gonna go into Heatran. He wasn't expecting the trick at all. So, so this is actually a Toxic Stall set, which is interesting. Actually, a lot of people actually run it, apparently. But, go ahead and go for the Earthquake here. He's going to go for the Toxic, but he misses, which is awesome for me. So he's going to go to Hydreigon, and I'm just going to assume this is Scarfed, because why would you do that? So I'll go into this guy, take a Draco Meteor. Okay, so he's going to go for the U-turn instead. Because he knows how I have to switch. So he's gonna go into Barbaracole. Not sure why. Let's see. Why he would do that. Go for the rock attacks, I guess. When I have Thunderbolt. That was. I mean, Zapdos is actually pretty decently fast, actually. Let's see. What am I gonna? That animation, that drawing, it almost looks like a drawing, not an animation. Like if you see Zapdos, it actually looks pretty good, but. Yeah, I never thought Landorus looked very good on PB, but oh well. Anyways, enough for that rambling. I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna go for that Stone Edge. Who wants to take a Stone Edge? Wow, okay. Psychic. This is a special Landorus. This is a special Landorus, so my Slowbro won't be able to take it out. I can continue going with Heatran. Alright, so he's going to try Toxic Stalling me, and I'm just going to assume he's going to go for the sub next. Since it doesn't seem like my Thunderbolt's doing enough damage, my Thunderbolt does 22, and I need to get 25%. So he's going to go into the Landorus, actually. He's going to go for the Ice Beam, I'm just going to assume there. And I'm also assuming that he is Banded, or Specs. So he's going to go for Hidden Power, and it's actually Hidden Power Ice instead of Ice Beam, which is kind of weird, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and go into the Scald to hit that Heatran. It actually does not do too much. But that's okay. I'll be able to hit him next. Unless he goes for the Protect, which is, he's probably going to go for the Protect. So, I'm going to switch into my Garchomp. And now I have Earthquake, but instead of Earthquake, I will be using Dragon Claw. Okay, so he's going to Protect and know that I'm going to be using Dragon Claw, so now I can take advantage of that confusion and use Earthquake instead. So this guy is Scarfed. Now I'm just going to assume that he's going to go with the U-turn again, or he's going to go for the Draco Meteor. So if he goes for the Draco Meteor, I think Zapdos is probably still the best, or Mawile actually. This guy is Scarfed, so if he uses U-turn, then that's just bad, and I should actually just stay in. I think Zapdos is pretty disposable right now, actually, so he's actually going to keep going with the U-turn. And he's going to go to the Breloom, probably because he also had... Okay, so that was just bad. Why would you do Spore? I'm toxic, but oh well. So I'm just going to go into the Heat Wave right now. Should be able to deal some good damage to anything, actually. So actually, Zapdos might be good against Breloom. I'm pretty sure he does not have Rock Tomb. He's probably going to go for the... Okay. I'm gonna go for the Roost. It's lagging a bit. This is actually a curse set, which is actually very interesting. Don't normally see those. And this guy's pretty much gone. He's gonna go for the Mach Punch, probably. Because, I don't know, that's just the easiest, in my opinion. Or he could go for, okay, Landorus. Actually, I'll go for the Roost, just in case, for some reason, he does not. And I'll go into my Mawile now, set up that sub, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, wow, he's not. Okay. I thought he was Specs for some reason, but he isn't. Okay. From his moves, I don't see that he can do anything to Slowbro. Let's see, he's got Sludge Wave, he's got Earth Power, he's got HP Ice, I think, and he has Psychic. So, let's see. Chandelure is probably not bad. I'll be able to go into the Energy Ball here. Or I can go with the Flamethrower, or, oh my gosh. So if I do Flamethrower, it hits Breloom. If I go with Shadow Ball, it'll hit Landorus and Breloom. If I go with the Energy Ball, it'll only hit Landorus. Ooh. Just go for Shadow Ball, just because it's probably the strongest move besides Flamethrower that I have. But Flamethrower is probably not... Actually, Flamethrower is actually pretty good as well. Flamethrower is probably stronger, so I'll go with Flamethrower. He's going to go into Earth Power. Believe he's still faster. So Ice hits his entire team, which is nice. Allowing me to not really have to do much. I'm just going to go into the Ice Beam and hit him. Depends on who he sends in next. That's going to scare me. And he's going to send in Hydreigon. I'll go into Garchomp. He's going to go for the Dark Pulse. And I can't take a Dark Pulse, actually. Just go for the Dragon Claw, but I'm just going to have to go for Mach Punch now. Or I could Spore him, but I'm probably just going to go for the Mach Punch. It does a great amount of damage, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Yeah, I expected Dark Pulse to do a lot less, allowing me to be able to take out that Hydreigon and then possibly win, but unfortunately it's not enough. So that Dark Pulse is going to leave me dead by Toxic, and Landorus can just come in and finish off, unfortunately. So yeah, that's about it for today. I'll be leaving that calculation in the description below. And if you enjoyed this Pokebattle round, just like the video, I guess. And if you have not subscribed to me yet, then make sure you do so. If you like these kinds of videos, I'll probably be doing the Pokemon stats later. I'll probably do one right now, maybe, and it'll be up soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video.